For real, though, it was my favorite speech I've ever seen a president give. It was the night the United States killed the leader of ISIS. Trump comes out of the Situation Room at like midnight in the White House, and he walks down that fucking tunnel like and gives a press conference like he's giving a post-game NBA. He walks up in front of the entire world at midnight and just goes, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead. He died like a dog. And I'm going to change one word of that. That's what he opened with. And then he did 40 minutes. The speech is 40 minutes for no reason. It wasn't a prepared speech. He freestyled 40 straight. Not even a speech, just mean shit talk for 40. Abu. We could hear him crying. I said, Abu, don't cry. Let me tell you something. Abu cried. He cried quite a bit. I wouldn't have cried.
No, that boy's Trump impersonation.
That's what we were all calling it.
His Trump impersonation's on point.
I love
his Trump impersonation is on point. That's actually funny as hell. That boy got a great Trump impersonation, whatever.
I'm not with those people anymore. It wasn't worth the trouble. I ain't saying shit about trans people. Maybe 3 or 4 times a night, but that is it. Tired of talking about them. And you want to know why I'm tired of talking about them? Because these people acted like I needed them to be funny. Well, that's ridiculous. I don't need you. I got a whole new angle. You guys will never see this shit coming. I ain't doing trans jokes no more. You know what I'm going to do tonight? Tonight, I'm doing all handicap jokes. Well, they're not as organized as the gays. And I love punching down. One time I was on Capitol Hill, and I seen a handicapped congressman. Madison Cawthorn, that's his name. He's a Republican from North Carolina, and he was shocked because I saw him, and I go, hello, Congressman. He didn't even know I knew who he was. He turned around. Then I just walked away. I wanted him to see me do something he couldn't do. I skipped. And he was mad. He's no longer a congressman. I don't know if you follow politics. I'm not trying to be funny, but he lost his seat. He ran a bad race. Oh, buddy, yes, he did. And you know what he did wrong? He was running for Congress again, and this month tried to be controversial. He was on all them right-wing podcasts talking all that. He was like, Washington is worse than Hollywood. I said, oh my, what? He said, these people are disgusting. They have orgies and sex parties and drug parties. And I was thinking, this sounds like Juicy Smouye. He's lying. Now, I don't doubt that they do this kind of shit in Washington. But I doubt he's seen it with his own eyes. Because who the invites a paraplegic to an orgy? So this can roll around and snitch on everybody. I said, there's only one reason you're going to invite him to an orgy. And you know what that is. Have at it, guys. I can't feel anything. Let's get this bill passed for America. One at a time, folks. I'm not with those people anymore.
You love building high-performing websites.
How much money has Donald Trump pocketed from the presidency since his second election? We did the math. This stack of bills represents $83,730. That's the median household income in the United States. Keep an eye on these green stacks. Let's start with the licensing deals. Foreign companies, often with the involvement of their governments, are paying to use the Trump name on buildings, and the timing is often suspicious. About a month after the Trumps broke ground on this project outside of Hanoi, the administration agreed to lower its threatened tariffs on Vietnam. Then there's Melania.
Here we go again.
He's plugging his wife's documentary.
The Trumps are pocketing $28 million for the documentary. Amazon paid significantly more than competing bids and far more than the company had paid for similar projects. But Jeff Bezos has many reasons to curry favor with the administration, from space and defense contracts to antitrust regulation. Then there's the lawsuits.
ABC News, Meta, Paramount,
YouTube has agreed to pay more than $24 million.
$16 million.
$25 million.
Why is Elon paying Donald Trump $10 million?
None of these lawsuits were justified on their merits. But rather than face off with a vengeful president in court, these companies settled, and Trump made over $90 million.
Yo, I dead don't care.
I asked that crowd when we was in Denver, I said, is the word pussy offensive? And the whole crowd said no, except for two people. One was a woman in the front, she's older than me, maybe around my age, definitely a feminist. You know what I mean? Short haircut, plaid shirt, you know what I'm saying? And she said, I'm uncomfortable with that word. And I was like, really? You? There was one other guy, he was in the balcony. Now, I don't think he was saying this to me, but he said this. Everybody heard him say it. He goes, it's delicious. I don't think I've ever heard pussy called delicious before in my life. Now, this is not to say that it's bad, but it's definitely an acquired taste. I don't think any of us tasted pussy our first time like, it needs something. You know, it's illegal for a gynecologist to say the word pussy.
Really?
They can only say vagina or they can name individual parts medically, but they can never say shorthand, even if the gynecologist is a woman. I feel like if it's a woman gynecologist, it's cool. Like, am I all right? And she's like, girl, that pussy is. I don't think men should be allowed to be gynecologists. That shit is a conflict of interest. Even when my wife was pregnant, we used to go to the gynecologist. And he'd put her legs up in that stirrup like this. He'd be like, all right, Miss Chappelle, just try to relax. I push it back up, motherfucker, I got this. Just tell me what to look for. I asked that crowd when we was in Denver, I said, is the word pussy offensive? And the whole crowd said no.
I was just wondering if
raw garlic, what you do is, and for all sorts of reasons, Friday evening is the best time to do this because you've got the weekend ahead of you. You take one of those cloves. First of all, on that day, you haven't eaten so much, so you don't have so much on the way. Then you take one of these cloves, you peel it, chop it up small pieces, and swallow it with water. You don't chew it, just chop it up and swallow with a little bit of water. And wait for half an hour just to make sure that that's okay. Your stomach's okay to go ahead. If it is, take another clove, chop it up, swallow it. Another half hour later, take another clove. And if you start at 6 o'clock, by 10 o'clock in the evening, you've got 8 cloves inside you.
8? And what's that going to do?
That's the point. You usually go to bed, and I would suggest you go to bed alone at this point because you're not very friendly at this point because you're oozing garlic. The aroma of garlic is coming out of all your pores. Incidentally, it's also coming out of your lungs, and there was an old trick where you used to be able to, if you had enough garlic, breathe on a petri dish in a laboratory with various pathogens, and you could kill them just with your breath. The oil of garlic is a powerful antiseptic, but what it's doing in the lower digestion is it seems the good guys down there quite like it, but the bad guys, in the old days we had garlic was against the devil, and it looks as though the bad guys down there don't like garlic. So just doing that over a weekend can make a big difference to the good guys in the microbiome. And if you've got a low-level gut or lung infection, that can be really helpful. Raw garlic.
I'm trying that this weekend. It's Friday. He say start at 6. As soon as I leave work, I'm about to go get some garlic. Smashing garlic for the rest of the night. Every 30 minutes, about to chop on up and smack it.
Also remember that if this war goes sideways and Trump is forced to use ground troops, he will probably get approval from Congress, and this will give him emergency war powers, which will allow him to influence the midterms. So Trump is thinking about a third term, and I think at the ballot box, he probably won't get it. But if there's a war going on and you can delay elections and you have emergency war powers and people rally around the flag, then he probably will get a third term. And the last factor that
you could delay the elections during wartime.
Yes, Trump said that.
Strategy for a third term? I thought that ended after FDR. That's he's using the Zelensky method. Wow. All right, well, we know how we're campaigning.
Also remember that.
Who's we and who's campaigning? I'm not even from here.
Ever written retry logic for an AI agent that looks like...
Actually, I am from here, but...
Well, apparently this guy almost live streamed.
I got somewhere I can go. And I'll be out. Y'all boys... I really don't want to. Like, to be real with you, I can't really envision living anywhere but the United States. But hey, man, this guy is cooking it up for us.
The ice wall, y'all. Like the video right here. Follow for more. Let's check this one out.
So he got all of his equipment confiscated after he tried being the first IRL streamer out of Antarctica. Just 1 hour after he started live streaming in Antarctica, he has his Starlink taken away and is told that he can't get it back until he leaves the...
Just shut up, bro. You could have just showed the video. Like, all that explaining.
My boyfriend's been landing so...
The horrible thing would be if the plane crashed and then the
Well, I mean, look, it's like everywhere, though. Sunbelt Rentals, own less, do more. Own less, do more. Fuck it out. Like, it's impossible. Once you start noticing, you can't avoid it, dude. Own less, do more. Well, I mean, look, it's like everywhere, though.
The U.S. doesn't treat Taiwan formally as a country, which means there is no U.S. embassy in Taiwan, which means, of course, there's no Facebook page for the U.S. embassy in Taiwan, which means I was able to create the Facebook page for the U.S. embassy. I did this about 9 years ago, thinking like, ha ha, everybody knows no U.S. embassy in Taiwan. Apparently not. 10, 20 very angry Americans were sending me messages every year. They're like, we lost our passport. We drove for 4 hours up from Taichung. And this is not a U.S. embassy. This is a Hooters Taipei. I said it at a Hooters because that feels like a U.S. embassy to me, right? Facebook allowed you to buy blue check marks. And I was like, well, all of the other U.S. embassies have a blue check mark. I got a message from the office of a Turkish diplomat. They're like, we'd like to set up a meeting. I'm like, absolutely, let's do that. About a week and a half after this, I figured out that they must have shown up because Facebook took my page away from me. And then I got a call from the U.S. State Department. They're like, did you do this? And I was like, yeah, it's pretty funny, isn't it? I was telling that story last time I was in Taipei at the club there, and some of the diplomats were out, so we got drinking afterwards, and now all of the U.S. diplomats refer to that Hooters Taipei as the U.S. embassy. So it's the U.S. doesn't treat...
Bro, this has to be a lie. That actually has to be a lie. John Allen. Nah, that actually has to, like, physically be a lie. There's, like, no way that joke is true. John Allen. I guess that is a very, very... common name.
Two of them were chosen. My boyfriend.
What do you do for a living? None of your fucking business what I do for a living. As a matter of practice, I never, ever talk to people on planes. I'll put in earbuds or read or whatever. And I'm sitting next to this guy. I had a connection to Milan, so I get on the plane to Milan, and it's a big, fat Italian guy. He's like, what do you do for a living? I'm in import-export. That sounds mysterious. I said, no, it's not. Well, what do you import and export? I said, whatever makes the most money. It changes all the time. It could be little widgets or, you know, dresses or whatever. Oh, how long have you been doing that? About 10 years now. Where are you based? And I go, listen, if you don't mind, I have some work to do on my iPad here. Well, that sounds mysterious. And I go, all right, look, I smuggle women and cigarettes from Eastern Europe. Are you happy now? He goes, I don't think I approve. I said, I didn't ask for your approval. How about shut the up? And he sat there like this, never even looked at me the rest of the flight. But sometimes that's what you have to do because people just won't stop. And I didn't know, is he an Italian intelligence officer? Is he a KGB officer who maybe recognized me from some earlier thing and got the seat next to me? I don't know. Whoever he is, I don't want to talk to this guy. What do you do for a living? None of your fucking business what I do for a living.
I mean, when you go and you look at real European history.
A few years ago,
this is a game that's going on all the time, and privacy is just not part of the new world.
Why would a government want to hack the founder of Amazon's phone? But I heard you talk about the Jeff Bezos situation.
You heard me talk about cybersecurity and the vulnerability of phones. And the Bezos situation is a little bit different in that I was involved very publicly in it, but clearly with permission of my client and organized with my clients.
And so in that case where you did have Jeff's permission, the background context was there was a newspaper that was going to publish that he was having an affair with, I think, his current wife, who wasn't his wife at the time, Lauren Sanchez. And you were called upon in that scenario to figure out what was going on. And you were able to solve that.
It won't be anything about the client, but it will be about the Saudi Arabian government, which at that time had just obtained a system called Pegasus 3, which can get into your phone remotely. It doesn't require a click of any kind, meaning you don't have to acknowledge anything. It can get in. It's called a no-click exploit. And it could do everything in your phone from 7,000 miles away that you could do holding the phone in your hand, even if it was off. Could turn on the camera, could turn on the microphone. It exists. It's a very real thing made by the Israelis. And the Saudi prince, MBS, had just gotten it. And he used it on a group of dissidents around the world. He also used it on Jeff Bezos, according to the United Nations, according to lots of things that have been public. Our work was to figure out how it happened and know what this system was. But
real quick about that too. Okay. So we do have some Amazon warehouses in the United Arab Emirates. Now, let's got that. Now, U.S.-Iran conflict brings Amazon's Abu Dhabi operations. This is 4 days ago. Amazon says drones hit 3 facilities in UAE, Bahrain. Amazon AWS reports outage after UAE data center struck. You know what? Funny enough, actually, it's yeah, that makes sense. So that because I remember the other day, CapCut was not working. Oh yeah, it's because the boys was getting bombed. Yeah, isn't it? So. Yeah, so funny enough, the UAE actually, Saudis actually, they actually have a deal with Jeff Bezos. So that's a pretty interesting thing that he was trying to hack dude's phone, ain't it? That's kind of crazy.
The instrumental or perhaps useful thing for you and your audience to know is that there is absolutely no protection viable for the confidentiality of your phone if a government wants you. This is a game that's going on all the time.
That's actually cooked, bro. Yo, we're cooked. Like, this generation, like, the funny thing is, we have the most, like, the best generation and the worst generation all at the same time. Like, I think the better it got, subsequently, the worse it had to get. There's always pros and cons.
AI is now your best friend.
To please stop zionizing us.
AI gonna take your job though?
No, I think it helps us.
AI, I'll explain why AI won't take our jobs, because at the end of the day, even though it is voice modulation, pitch modulation, all of these technologies go into AI. I have my own AI company as well.
All right, bro, shut up.
Hey, I think I have to
like, shut up. He's just chatting. And I think I remember dude too. He was one of like the really early like AI writers, and he's chatting.
Hey, I think I have to move out. I got fired today.
Different Strokes, right? The old show.
Different strokes. Listen to the words.
Right. That part.
It's a different stroke. Like,
oh no.
Hold on.
There's an episode called The Bicycle Man.
This is probably the sickest episode of TV history that I've ever seen in my life. Go ahead.
So there's a guy who owns a bicycle shop, and Arnold and his friend Dudley, they go to this bicycle shop, and this guy, he owns the bicycle shop, right? So then he's like, oh yeah, you guys want bikes? All right, cool. Yeah, come check this out though. Like, it's in his shop. He goes to the back, and he has a whole room with like arcades and candy and all this shit, right?
Oh, it gets weird.
So they're like, oh, this is so cool. Let's, magazines, like comic books and arcades, cool, right? This is in the shop. So he closes the door and, he's like, yeah, let's have some fun or whatever. So then he's like, yeah, let's have some pizza. So has pizza, right? Then after the pizza, he was like, you know what? Don't tell your parents, but I think we should have some wine. He busts out the wine. They're like, wine? Oh yeah, well, we're too young to drink. He's like, oh, it's okay. You don't have to tell your parents. So they're drinking wine, eating pizza.
This is on national TV, yo.
Yeah, and then they're eating pizza, drinking wine, and then he's like, let's take some photos.
Come on. They're really pushing the fucking line.
Yo, so
really
the kid Dudley takes off his shirt. They're taking pictures. They're a little drunk now. And then he's showing them pictures, like Polaroids. He's like, oh, that's me and some other friends at the water hole. They're like, oh, okay, cool. They're like, wait a minute, you're naked in here.
You don't have any clothes on either.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I didn't get that far.
Yes.
He said that?
Yes, he was naked in the pictures, and he was showing them the pictures.
There was no outrage when this came out?
Well, it was an episode to bring awareness. They were saying that because they caught him at the end. Basically, the dad catches him, he goes to jail, and, Arnold goes home, and he's trying to stay away from everybody because he smells like wine. So he's trying to he's like, hey, hey, son. He's trying to hug him. He's like, give you a handshake. He's like, what are you doing? Like, what?
Dudley is the one that got naked.
Dudley, yeah. I thought, yeah. He may have got. Because there's another kid too. They show another kid, like some anonymous kid, like he's walking him out of the bicycle shop. He's like, let's keep this between me and you. Let's not tell your parents.
Man, awareness my ass, bro.
Hell
That's a dog whistle. That's all they do is dog whistle.
Yeah, that shit
I don't
was
believe
crazy.
that. Yeah,
but they were eating pizza though.
No, that's actually sick work. That's actually crazy.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
guess
what a dog whistle is. I don't really want to know. That's actually crazy.
Different strokes. Right?
Yeah, I guess final question. This is so.
Here are the most
Sir, can we ask you America first?
See, that's the thing. Right now, there's a full geopolitical, crazy money dump happening. I wish this wasn't happening. Bro, you see even this, bro, I can't scroll 3 freaking posts without my algorithm just flushed with freaking geopolitical stuff, bro. Even right now, there's freaking Dave Chappelle jokes and the stand-up comedy. That's been a good diversification from what my algorithm has been for the past however long. Mind you, this is really mostly on Instagram, and YouTube is starting to really catch up. But yo, I don't know what's going on, but something shifted, something changed, something's different, because this was never allowed before. That's all I'm gonna say. This was never allowed before, and now all of a sudden we just have we can't get away from this shit. This shit doesn't make sense, and it's very troubling. It's very troubling. I don't know if it's. I can't say I don't know if it's orchestrated. It's definitely orchestrated, but why? You know what I'm saying? What's the reason why? The guardrails got removed and lifted. That just is very, very troubling. But let's move on.
Go look at the interview with John McAfee a couple years before he died, where he said,
the reason the government wanted to collect me was that I donated to many secretaries within the government laptop computers, really nice ones that were preloaded with viral spyware. Within a week, the entire government computer system was under my control. I was looking for information that they had set me up for that raid. I didn't find it. I did find out that the Minister of National Defense was the largest trafficker in all of Central America. The Minister of Immigration, the largest human trafficker.
Why wouldn't you infiltrate the government from the inside, set up the policies, and put yourself up to win? You don't think people out here playing chess, bro? Go look at the interview with John McAfee a couple years before he died, where he said,
the reason the government wanted to collect me was that I donated to many secretaries within the government laptop computers, really nice ones that were preloaded with viral spyware. Within a week, the entire government computer system was under my control. I was looking for information that they had set me up for that raid. I didn't find it. I did find out that the Minister of National Defense was the largest trafficker in all of Central America. The Minister of Immigration, the largest human trafficker.
why wouldn't you infiltrate the government from the inside, set up the policies, and put...
All right. Let's move away from conspiracy theory of what he's talking about. What the John McAfee guy just said, though, mind you, funny enough, I'm pretty sure even if it's McAfee personal security on here, so it's still using his shit. What was he arrested for? Spain? Barcelona? Proved his extra... Hold on, so you need to tell me this nigga died hanging by suicide. Shortly after, the court approved his extradition to the U.S. to face tax charges? Huh? A Spanish court later ruled his death was a suicide. They were closing a probe into, despite his family's appeals for a deeper investigation, he had been a fugitive for the U.S. for various charges, including tax evasion and cryptocurrency fraud. Failing to pay taxes, bruh. Hell, they was gonna smoke that boy. Yo, I swear to tell you, if they would have caught that nigga, if the U.S. government would have caught that nigga, if the United States government would have caught that nigga right there, McAfee's wife and family disputed the suicide ruling, suggesting that he was murdered by U.S. authorities to silence him. So maybe he did get caught by their ass, but created the widely used McAfee antivirus software in the 1980s, but sold his stake in the company years before his death. Known for his eccentric behavior, political aspirations, and his extravagant lifestyle, lived in various locations, could believe after leaving the U.S. Let's tell me about his tax evasion charges. Come on, yeah, tell me a little bit more personal intelligence. Not now. Hours after the extra. Yo, bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all want me to believe this, bro? Y'all want me to believe this, bro? Y'all want me to believe this, bro? Y'all want me to believe it, bro? Y'all want me to believe it, bro? Y'all want me to believe it, bro? Alright. Anyways, y'all want me to believe it, bro? That's it, bro. Like, yeah. Y'all want me to believe it, bro? Alright, cool. In September 2023, a Spanish court reaffirmed this. Yep. Y'all want me to believe that, bro? Cool. McAfee was indicted in the Western District of Tennessee. In the Western District of Tennessee. Let me go ahead and look up the Western District of Tennessee. Yo, if that nigga was really in trouble, the fucking Southern District of New York would have came and got that boy. Excuse me, Bilal. I rock with you, but right now, if you ain't dropping, let me see. Are you dropping? Oh, he dropped the 24-hour replay. Okay, yeah, I might go watch that actually. To be real. Western District of Tennessee. Western District of Tennessee. Yo, alright, whatever. Okay. Failure to file from 2014. Okay, so here's the question. If he gets indicted October 2021, how does he end up in a prison in fucking Barcelona? So they're just mad that the money he made during this time that he had paid taxes on, I guess. To evade the IRS, McAfee allegedly directed payments into bank and cryptocurrency held in the name of nominees. $30. Yo, the man didn't do nothing. He just ain't pay y'all, which y'all don't pay taxes. Trump don't pay taxes. And what Trump do got like 30 felonies though. Trump got them shit too, I ain't gonna lie. 30 years in prison, brother. He wasn't gonna get that, but still. Pump and dump scheme. 23 million cryptocurrency. Okay. Okay. Actually, funny enough, I actually just want to look a little more. I know somebody's got a little breakdown on John McAfee. Nigga, there's a Netflix trailer on this nigga. Running with the Devil, the Wild World of John. Y'all trying to make that nigga seem like he just was the worst nigga in life. Hold on. 3 years ago? Mind you, 3 years ago was 2023, so it's like 2 years after the nigga died. Damn. Yo, Netflix trying to make this nigga look like the fucking devil. They got him with the trees. You know what I'm saying? They got him with the trees. Make him look like a drug lord. Nigga El Chapo McAfee. You know what I'm saying? Metro McAfee. Like, yo, come on, bro. Stop fucking playing, gang. From Millionaire to Madman. John McAfee, why Bitcoin is going to zero. Found it. Conspiracy theories, each more ridiculous than the last. Yo, y'all niggas is propagandists, bro. It's great propagandists, bro. If the people are conspiracy theorists, y'all is propagandists. Gringo, the Dangerous Life of John McAfee. Yo, was he really that cooked? Tech founder who lived like a cartel. Yo, he was really that cooked, bro. The lunatic playboy. Yo, there's like no way this nigga was really that cooked. Feels to FBI on national TV how to crack that. Yeah, he was cooked. Yeah, John McAfee was cooked. Yeah, he was fried. Yeah, that boy was fried. That boy was fried. Wife exposes his passing Cryptic tweets and Epstein similarity. Shrinky? 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 John McAfee. Oh, I meant to look up wife. Or really, let me just look at born spouse. Janice Dyson. Huh? Wait. Huh? Wait, huh? Yo, that's dead a black. Yo, he had a black wife. Yo, they hating on my man's. Everything you hearing about John McAfee, all this drug lord, cartel boss, all that fake, frauded. They cap. They just trying to kill, like, deplete his reputation. All of that's cap. John McAfee was the guy for real.
Yeah, next week. I leave Thursday. Yeah, my flight's at 11.
Yo, we need to find her and protect her. And this was January 28th, 2026. Bro, I wish I was rich, bro. I was a rich nigga and I could just go, like, make sure niggas are straight, bro. That'd been great. John McAfee's wife, Janice Dyson, 39, works odd jobs in Spain, nearly homeless, unable to afford the 30,000 euro autopsy. Despite the court's suicide ruling, Janice reveals he had a pulse and was breathing. From $100 million to homeless. John McAfee's wife, Janice Dyson, who married the cybersecurity pioneer in 2013, bro, now faces desperate financial. Alright, bro. Like, come on, gang. Come on, gang. Janice Dyson. This don't help it though. I ain't even gonna hold you. This right here, when they talking about. Alright. Reset. This right here, when they talking about, oh, he was a drug lord and what about. I fuck with John McAfee, bro. Damn, nigga don't even got the damn. Nigga put your mat down, bro. Like, the man don't even got the mat down though. He just sitting on the bars, like, what the fuck? The hell why he built like that, bro? John McAfee, bro. Oh, he was tweeting from prison? What? He was cooked. Yo, is that Franklin? Why is Franklin modeling for Prada? What type of stuff is that? Yo, John McAfee is cooked. That nigga said. He said John McAfee, 1987, as he began to dominate the brave new world of antivirus software, he founded his namesake company with moody black and white self-portraits, and with he had a stethoscope to a sickly computer. In 2017, he claimed he would eat his own on national television if Bitcoin's trading value didn't reach 500,000. Although, what's Bitcoin at now? Bruh, John McAfee, bruh. Bitcoin's highest trading value. 126. Yeah, that nigga gotta eat his own shit. Damn, dog. You can't even be saying shit like that, brother. Oh, brother. The 500,000. Oh, brother. Person of interest in a murder case. Gun-toting womanizer. He got a wife. He might be on some Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk type timing. All the billionaires are, but I rock with McAfee. Man, fuck all y'all. Fuck y'all. Y'all hating on the man. Superimposed onto the Terminator. His Instagram appears to be run by a hyperactive 12-year-old. Why is everybody hating on John McAfee, bro? Like every single page, nobody got nothing good to say about, bro. That's how you know. That's how you know. That's how you know. That's how you know. All right, let's keep going. These niggas want us to pay or to subscribe. Yo, get Franklin. Yo, no, Franklin. No, get Franklin out of here. He needs to be selling drugs in South Central, not modeling for Prada. Stop it. Mind you, they also said I look like Franklin. Damn. They said I look like Dave Chappelle and Franklin. And I ain't gonna lie, I see Franklin way more than Dave Chappelle. Like, even right here, like, I look like I could low-key be the nigga little brother or something like that. That's some fuckery. But, yo, get my mans out of here, bro. Get my mans back in the trap. Blessing the hood. Blessing the trenches. Doing the bidding of the CIA. And you know who else. Speaking of, McAfee's face superimposed on a Terminator, wacky office conspiracy theories wrapped around shades, pump action shotguns, and a particularly itchy looking. Yo, y'all be hating on this man. Wow. I never knew niggas was making niggas that mad. Yo, y'all done smoked my dog, bro. Y'all still gotta hate on the man, bro. Y'all hating ass niggas, man. Alright. In a 2012 profile with Wired magazine, the man played Russian roulette with a Smith & Wesson in front of the interviewer. Oh yeah, he's cooked. I'm not gonna lie, he's cooked. He's cooked. I hope this is true, so he could just really be cooked. Because if they're making this up, it's fuckery. But I'm pretty sure, I'm 99% sure this is true, and he's actually cooked. He's actually a fried human being. Cryptocurrency called whacked. Marketed with the mantra Epstein didn't kill himself. Yo. Hey, Lo. This nigga met the same end. I think you would know now. I think now you would probably know. I don't think what happened to Epstein happened to him though. I think they smacked that boy. I think they just picked Epstein up and just got him out of there. Like, yo, come over here, you good? This nigga, they smacked that nigga. It's not funny, but they smacked that boy. No questions asked. Yeah, they cooked him. Yo, I'm still trying to find his wife though, like dead serious. Oh, I gotta look up. No will, no estate. Yeah. He's cooked. Because of the U.S. judgment against him. Oh, yeah, the tax shit. Yeah, golly. Oh, here she is. Damn, 3.2K. I feel bad for shorty.
Day 64, guys. Day 64 of me going live every day for 2026. Amazing.
We 64 days into damn, time be moving fast.
This is great. This is great news, and I'm still struggling to get this done earlier in the day. You know, I really do not enjoy being in front of a camera. I really don't enjoy it at all. And, you know, just kind of winging it here, saying whatever's on my mind at the time. But I think maybe if I start doing these things earlier, then I might have something more to comment on. Maybe. I don't know, because I'm really not up to date with current affairs. I could care less about current affairs, if I'm being honest. I think we're at war with Iran. I don't know. I guess that's probably something I should know, maybe, perhaps, actually. But, you know, I just been in the secret place with the Lord, trying to get closer to Him. And so, you know, all these other things really don't matter. And so, anyways, I'm here on the East Coast, came here specifically for this purpose, to just get into the secret place. As it says in Psalm 91, he that dwelleth in the secret place. All right, this is day 63 of me going live every day for 2026, and for some reason I decided. All right, this is day 62 of me going live every. All right, this is day 61. Hey now, whoop, whoop, whoop. This is day 60. All right, this is day 59 of me going live. All right now, it's day. All right, we out here live from New Mexico. Beautiful backdrop there. Oh, all right. All right. All right now. All right. All right. All right. So this is day 51. Why do I keep saying all right? Anyways, it's kind of my intro now, I guess. Anyways, so day 51. Okay.
Yo, that's sick work. Bro, this lady looks like an amazing soul, bro. That's why I'm like, I'ma just be real with you. Off of this right here, I already know all that shit they saying about John McAfee is cap. It don't take me much more than to see his wife, bro. Like, this is dead his wife since 2013, bro. This lady has the best soul. Like, I could just tell by just the.
All right. So this is day 39. Okay, so I had my count off for the last 2 days because I've been deliriously ill, and
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I don't even bro. Come on, bro. Yo, these niggas, bro. Yeah, this is the reason why it gotta be a God, bro.
Huh? I know that's why I don't want to get wet.
December 2012. I'd just been deported from Guatemala to Miami. No compound, no crew, just me and whatever came next. South Beach doesn't sleep. Neither did I. The very next night, I met Janice.
Rough night?
Ha 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 ha. You have no idea. She didn't know who I was. She hadn't seen the headlines about me. We talked, too long for strangers, long enough for something else. Reports later said she was working the strip that night. That's true. Life is complicated. People even more so. Why would I care?
So, where's home, John?
Good question. I'll let you know when I find it. Some stories say her pimp wanted to use her to set me up, to figure out where I was staying. She didn't play along. That told me plenty.
I saw things on TV today. You don't seem like the person they say you are.
Media's never met me. You have. I'd been many things in the news. In person, I just am who I am.
You should sleep.
She stayed, not for the story, for the person inside it. The headlines didn't explain why we fit. They never could. But we did. We married in 2013. Different worlds, same fight. I was the storm, she was the shore. If you want to understand the rest of my story, we start here, the night after Miami.
And yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the media's portrayal of this guy doesn't necessarily categorize who the person that he was probably was, because like again, like it's only but so many times you gotta kind of see these same patterns. Mind you, though, I'm be real, no disrespect to Miss Janice, but she was selling that box. Miss Janice, you was selling that little box. Miss Janice.
When I was 21.
Nigga 80? Nigga 80? Nigga 80? Oh, nigga 80? 30 to 8. Alright, listen, bro. Some of our grandparents, bro, you know what I'm saying? They got that type of thing going on too. So I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak on that right there. Okay. Nigga. September 2025. John's 80th birthday would have been September 18th. This was from his 75th. Yo, brother. Ah. Nigga.
It was a very good year. It was a very good year for city girls who lived up the stair with their perfumed hair.
Yeah, Miss Janice was selling that box. This was when she was selling that box. Yeah, she was selling that box that day. Like Yeah, she was selling that mother effer wood, and she was probably on, you know what I'm saying, probably on a little year too though. Those right there. Okay, so boom, day one, him. Thank you. All right, day one. Cocaine, maybe a little ketamine, Molly, MDMA. I'm not thinking crack. I don't think crack is nah. Cocaine, ketamine, Molly. I got half a mind to think heroin, but straight Molly. Potentially, probably tried the crack, but I don't necessarily think it became an addiction. Molly, meth does black people different. Yeah, so I could say they probably bonded over Molly, probably some cocaine, ketamine. He probably put her on the ketamine. Black people don't know nothing about that. No disrespect. This is just, I mind you, this lady right here, amazing soul as far as what I'm noticing in these, from what I'm seeing, but it's just where they was. Yo, that nigga ain't never seen some voluptuous shit like that. This nigga said, damn, that bitch voluptuous as fuck. She just could drop everything in life and just go with me today. Yeah, nigga, this street walking. Damn. Funny thing is, if you never seen this picture, you would know. Okay. So that was day one before. This is, I give this year one. This is year one. This is 1 year of her assimilating into his whiteness, his lifestyle of whiteness. Maybe two, maybe year two. Because they met here. Short hair, gray in a beard, skinny. Here, longer, blonder hair. Not that much longer. This is really given like a year length unless he just keeps cutting it. But he looks way older right here than here. Drugs, man. Alright. This year 3, 4, you know what I'm saying? Now here's the thing. Funny thing is, as she's getting into her like healthy grown woman, life with money era, and just looking better and better. And my man's is just, you know what I'm saying, getting older, you know what I'm saying, rockstar lifestyle. Man's deteriorating. Damn. Like, her being with him was just the great, like, you know what I'm saying, like this is the dream, like, you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know. I ain't even gonna go too crazy with it. If you know, you know. Yeah, this is deep in love time. It's them Reds. You see, them Reds really was killing, boy. Them Reds was smacking, boy. softer, more docile. This is your like 10. You know what I'm saying? This is your like 10. This is your 10. It's your 8. It's your 6, you know. It's year 4, year 3, you know. Year 2. First day. Or year 1. Yeah, I'm tripping. First day. Year 1. Year 3. Year 6. Year 8. Year 10. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, I gotta watch that documentary. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna make it a point to watch that documentary. See, it's on Netflix. I can watch it tonight. Yeah, that's why they wanted to smack boy like that. Yeah. Damn, bro, 3.2K. Bro, I feel bad, bro. Can't even, bro. Why I can't follow? Oh, because I'm probably following like 2,000 million people with her shit. Yeah. Let me go ahead and unfollow somebody. All right, y'all. Unfollow roulette. Who's about to get it today? You're just typing a random letter. Y'all want to talk about that right now? I don't know who this is. I don't need to be following Sony Music Pub. Oh. There we go. Damn, Miss Janice. Yeah, I had to go text Miss Janice, bro. I had to message her. Rest in peace, Janice, bro. That's crazy. Like, that's sick for yo. Y'all boys is green as hell, and real shit. Y'all boys green as fuck. Tennessee, Lexington. That's why Tennessee was on his ass. Yo, that boy was over there in Orlando with me. Boy was a contractor in Central Florida. Two dozen workers, nigga. That's 24. Nigga, that's only 24 people. What the fuck are you talking about? The fuck? 8 to 10 subcontract. Okay. Yeah, he was just getting contracts. He had like 8 to 10 people getting the contracts, and then they got subcontract. All right, that makes sense. Oh, that nigga built some shit on UCF campus. Damn, that nigga was really in Orlando with it. Fraggy? Oh, he's God. That's all you had to say. See, they always leave out the actual details you need to understand the story. Like, that's why you gotta read. Okay. Nah. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm with McAfee on that one. Fuck that. I'm with McAfee on that one, bro. You not about to come poison my dogs, nigga. Nigga. This nigga turned John Wick on the nigga, bro. This nigga John McAfee turned to John Wick, nigga. John McAfee turned to John Wick, nigga. That nigga said, what, nigga? You poison my dogs? How many different dogs was poisoned? This nigga, four of his dogs, nigga. You killed 4 of my dogs, nigga. Yeah. So that mean John McAfee. That mean he knew. First of all, let's teeter-totter a line here. That mean he knew. That mean that he. Fuck that. That mean John McAfee knew that Gregory Fall was the one who poisoned his dogs. John McAfee damn well knew that shit. He knew that shit for 100% sure that nigga poisoned his dogs. And he took matters into his own hands. Shit. Play with my dogs, play with your fucking life, niggas. Don't play with me. Like real shit. Like, I'm just be real. A public service announcement to the world. Certain people you don't want to play with. The problem with life is you don't know who those people are and are not. So, as best practice, I would advise anyone and everyone. We got a saying in my native tongue of Haitian Creole. It goes, Rit na walu. We got another one, Faire spell. Just do you. There's so much you can do in life, you know. There's so much you can do. Like, you know, your peace of mind, your well-being, your safety should be your primary concern. Now, in the event that things you're having social interactions, understand that while you're having these social interactions, there should be a sort of care that you employ in these social interactions with everybody and anybody. That care that you need to employ within those social interactions with people, it's not for the purpose of sparing their feelings. It's not for the purpose of, it's not for them. It's for you. Because in this social interaction, and now don't get me wrong, this is a very extreme social interaction where animals were hurt and actually subsequently murdered. As far as I know, or as far as I'm seeing, I don't think they were killed. I mean, it doesn't say they were killed, but it just says they were poisoned. So I mean, poison kills people. But the thing is, this is a very extreme example. But a man lost his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this if this situation played out the way it seems that it played out, this man lost his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's no longer living. He's not here no more. Like how I'm talking to you, he's not here. John McAfee didn't die. This happened in 2012. This man didn't pass away until 2021. This is 9 whole years later. So I'm saying that to say, like, bro, chill. Like, just chill, bro. You don't know who is who out here, bro. You out here don't interact with people as if you know they, like, you know something about them, bro. You don't know nothing about nobody. Like, bro, it's people out here that they kids get off on them and take them off the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, they children that they raised. So you mean to tell me you gonna go interact with a stranger and you're not gonna be careful about how you interacting with this stranger that you don't even know? Listen, bro, I hope y'all love y'all life enough to understand. Please be careful about how you interact with people. Be careful about what you say to people. Be careful about how you say it to people. I'd rather you not even have a conversation with a person. I'd rather you just mute. I'd rather you give them the silent treatment, cold shoulder. I'd rather you be that type of person than for you to be going around willy-nilly having relationships, having, conversations and stuff, and you don't know how you're dealing with it. It's just not, it's not sustainable. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened with this guy here. That's exactly what happened with this guy here. Yeah, I don't need to see nothing else. This nigga played with the wrong nigga. Like, that's all it was. He played with the wrong nigga. John was wanted for questioning. His wife stood by him, but I mean, she turned into his wife, like, right, in the midst of that. Rest in peace to Gregory Fall. Moral of the story: stop playing with people. Like, please, stop playing with people. Like people will, like, and John McAfee got away with it, bro. Like, he got away with it. It's not like he went and did life in prison. The man got away with it. Gregory Fall is no longer living. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where it's like, bro, like, shit not funny. You know what I'm saying? Shit not funny. It's not cool. But at the end of the day, the only thing, because if a nigga is able to smack you and get away with it, just stop playing with people. You know what I'm saying? Just be careful. You know what I'm saying? Just be very, very careful about how you interact with people. Alright, let's continue. He's married 3 times throughout his life. First marriage, one of his students. Oh my God. Second marriage, Julie McAfee. To Janice Dyson. During the Running with the Devil viewers, Samantha Herrera entered into a relationship at 18. Yeah, this guy's making me like him less and less. Ever since I found out his wife was 30 years younger than him, I actually stopped liking him as much. But, 2 things can be true. 18. Whatever. The pair fled from police to Guatemala. Early stages of McAfee's escape. Samantha made the claim 2 weeks ago after her death. I got called Texas. Okay. Now, hear me out. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe they didn't smack him. Maybe he got up out of there like Epstein. Mind you, this is the same man who I think they said he had a meme coin in the think he had a meme coin called Auntie. Wait, no. His wife launched that meme coin on Solana. Husband John. Well, that's not what she should have did. Like, I don't get me wrong, you know, I appreciate me some Janice, but that's not what she should have did. She shouldn't have did that. Nah, she shouldn't have did that. Yeah, she shouldn't have did that. She shouldn't have did that. Now, what's the one where he made while he was alive, bruh? The guy just whacked. Yeah, there we go. Whacked. Hyper-deflationary meme coin created by John McAfee in November of 2019, designed to honor his conspiracy theories regarding the U.S. government and Jeffrey Epstein. The token experienced a massive surge in prices following McAfee's Dead Man Switch model associated with the Dead Man Switch, suggesting his past at least. Nope, and it definitely did. ERC20, the fixed supply. Oh, fuck, none of that. High risk shit coin, mini fake. What? Okay. After his death. Okay, cool. So the same man who made a meme coin about Jeffrey Epstein is called Whacked. Basically to say Jeffrey Epstein in the fucking Whacked slogan, because they don't want to show you, like, yeah, the internet be trying hard not to show you shit. The slogan was, hold on, brother. This was the fucking slogan for his. Come on, nigga. Come on, nigga. Come on, nigga. Come on, nigga. Like, bro, like. But to be real with you, bro, it gets to a certain point where it's like, bro, all right, now we doing too much. Now we're doing too much, brother. This is crazy. This is actually sick work. I'm not even lying. This is sick work. Okay, then you pair that with this. It's me, John. I paid people off to pretend that I am dead, but I am not dead. There are only 3 persons in this world that know that I am still alive. The person who, mind you, this is a billionaire, elite, who just can't keep his mouth shut. Obviously, he's one of the ones that just can't keep his mouth shut. This nigga told you he hacked into the government and found out that these niggas are selling drugs, these niggas traffic humans. He was 100% right about all that shit. He can't keep his fucking mouth shut. He literally said Epstein did not kill himself. He literally said, if I commit suicide, I didn't. If I suicide myself, I didn't. Like, brother. Like, come on, bro. Like, this can't get any more But yo, his wife is petty. In January 2025, a new coin called AI antivirus was launched from McAfee's official account with the slogan "Dead Serious." Yo, this is just the biggest joke in life. Holy. Holy, this is crazy. The slogan for John McAfee's wax coin is Epstein didn't kill himself. Why is that coming from Facebook though? Who's got a source? Whose Facebook is that? Newsweek. That nigga even died. Yeah, that is the other thing though. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine. Put my shit on. Imagine if imagine, brother. Who's this Samantha girl? Let me see who this Samantha girl is. Who is Samantha? Who is Samantha? What's her name again? Samantha. James 39. Is that like it? Samantha Herrera. Oh yeah, rest in peace to Celeste Herrera. Oh wait, or Rivas Hernandez. My bad. Samantha Herrera. You know what? Let me just boom. There we go. In Belize, his girlfriend was 18-year-old Samantha Herrera, and he took her with him when he fled Belize for Guatemala 2012. So this, damn, this thing was 75. Yo, he's tweaking. Yo, bro, John McAfee, come on, brother. But see that's the problem with this whole shit. Let me close all this. I don't need none of that right now, for real. See, that's the problem with this whole shit, right? I can also close that. That's the problem with this whole shit, right? Can I be mad at dude? Cause at least he waited till she was 18. You know what I'm saying? Like his counterparts, my nigga, all his counterparts, bro. Well, I ain't gonna say all, but like, nigga, his counterparts, nigga. I'm talking about white old men billionaires. They do not be waiting, nigga. Mind you, if they waited, that would be grooming. But fucking, they do not be. That's not their threshold, bro. 18 is not their threshold. So it's like I'm kind of sick to my stomach that dude was 75. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with 18-year-old, but it's like, bro, what you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, brother, hey, he better than, I ain't gonna say who, but somebody who might currently be running the country. but you know what I'm saying, type beat, or the ones that used to run the country. But you know what I'm saying, type beat, like. But it's just such a sticky situation because, like, bro, I can't defend this. You know what I'm saying? I certainly don't rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Me as a 25-year-old, bro, I can't see myself being with an 18-year-old girl, bro. It just can't happen. Like, I don't know. I can't. Whatever. Okay, let's see. Why was he deported? Why was he deported? Alright, so he entered illegally from Belize to evade questioning regarding the murder of his neighbor. After his illegal entry was discovered, they detained him, arrested him, denied his asylum, and ordered his deportation back to the U.S. Is Belize part of the U.S.? No. So why was he deported to the U.S.? Because he's a U.S. citizen? Okay. Okay. So yeah, they just deported him to the U.S. But I ain't gonna lie, that boy knew they was gonna smack him in the U.S. So yeah. All right, I hear you. When did he make his Oh, this thing is mad interesting. Yo, I'm just realizing I still don't think I ever plugged my phone in, bro. Like, my phone's been dead for like a smooth 4 hours. Yo, my John been dead for like a cool 4 hours. I'm about to leave in like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Tripping. Ain't gonna lie, this battery hidden. That battery been going for like 4 hours. Oh. You said you like it so. That's gonna be my tempo. She right just like boom. Girl, make your mind, yeah. You got enough to make me stay. Attention, baby. Running on pool. Alright. Yo, I'm a little hungry. Yo, I might have to. Oh yeah, that's there. Copy. Shit. So yeah, that nigga made his shit in 1987. Oh yeah, he been rich. Nigga been rich. Okay, so he sent her back to Belize when he was deported to the U.S. because it was like, yeah, bitch, you're not a U.S. citizen. You can't come there. That's offending. Yeah. So that nigga, how old was he at this time? 75? 75? I think it was 75 then. He's 1945. Damn, he was only on that shit for a little bit. Like, he resigned in 1994. So, that's about what? 7 years? Yeah. Sold his remaining stake in the company and became the company's most. Oh, he became the company's most vocal critic. Yo, that nigga wasn't even fucking with his own shit. Oh. In later years, urging consumers to uninstall the company's antivirus software. Wow. He characterized as bloatware. What the fuck's bloatware? Pre-installed software bundles on computers and devices installed at the factory. OEMs often are paid by software sellers of the bloatware to package their products, and thus are not concerned whether or not the programs are desired or used by the consumer. Bloatware programs take up storage and space on new devices. Can slow down performance. It can be unstable. Okay, well, in that case, my brother, uninstall. Thank you to Mr. John David McAfee. My bad for the ASMR, y'all. Oh, that was crazy too. That was crazy as well. ¿Qué hora es? 10 minutos. Okay, let me pull that over there. What the fucky? Nigga, I don't gotta respond to you, bro. I hate people like I ain't respond. You sent a question mark. I don't gotta respond to you, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Did that shit uninstall, bro? Uninstall that fucker. Get that shit off my computer. Around and around and around on that pool. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, so cool. Uninstall. Thank you, Mr. John David. He disavowed the company's continued use of his name in branding. Damn. Practice that persisted in spite of a short-lived corporate rebrand under Intel ownership. McAfee's fortunes plummeted after the 2000. Oh damn, yeah. After leaving McAfee Associates, he for Tribal Voice. Don't know what that is. Make it a power chat program. Okay, Cormax and the Future Tense Crew Central. Every key MGT Capital Investments, Lowe's Core, and others. Smartphone apps on cryptocurrency, yoga, light, sport, aircraft, and recreate. Wait, what? Why would y'all put that on his shit? Y'all crazy. Why would I put that on shit? Like, they green up. I'm telling you, they don't fuck with that man. He was exposing their ass. They don't fuck with him. He resided for multiple years in Belize, but returned to the United States in 2013 while wanted at police for questioning on suspicion of murder. McAfee was a vocal advocate for privacy and personal freedom, central to the libertarian campaigns in 2016 and 2020. Opposed government surveillance, supported cryptocurrency. Oh yeah, another reason they got his ass the fuck out of there, nigga. You're not about to just fuck with the deep state, nigga. We got bigger than fish fries, nigga. We'll just cook you. As a way to that nigga, the NSA, nigga about to cook you. You got a whole organization with another organization on top of it, nigga, here to cook you just because you think this shit. He's crazy. The people should have privacy and personal freedom. You're crazy. What's wrong with that guy? Get him out of here. Fry him. Cook him. But funny enough, October, McAfee was arrested in Spain for U.S. But that's the fuckery problem. How the fuck are you arrested in Spain for U.S.? I'm just about to ask straight up. Outlook. How did that just pop open? Whatever. Think real good. Bilateral extradition treaty. Wow. The Spanish High Court has authorized extradition for U.S. tax crimes involving Roger Ver. Who's Roger Ver? Similarly, Bitcoin Jesus. Roger Ver. But how would they just keep going to Spain and getting arrested there? Why are they in Spain? Tax evasion is a serious crime. Spain punishable by both imprisonment and 1 to 5 while he's facing 30. You are facing while in Spain. You're cooked. Okay, well, let's look at Roger Ver. Damn, that nigga renounced his U.S. citizenship and obtained a citizenship in St. Kitts and Nevis. I'm not gonna lie to you, real shit. That's what John should have did. John McAfee should have did that shit. He probably been straight. Okay, in 2024, 10 years later, yo, that nigga knew they was coming. Yo, that nigga was like, yo, 2014 was like, I'm out of here. But dude could have did that in 12. You know what I'm saying? These niggas been made their money. He could have made that in 12. Funny thing is, Roger Ver actually in 2014, Bitcoin was being preached in 2013. Okay. Okay, 2024, he was indicted for tax fraud, but eventually settled the case with the IRS and was not pursued criminally. Damn, that nigga reached a resolution the other day. That nigga literally just reached a resolution on it like 4 months ago. U.S. Department of Justice. Okay, Roger Ver reached a resolution with the U.S. Department of Justice by entering into the deferred prosecution agreement to settle the federal tax charges. As part of the agreement, Ver paid approximately $49.9 million in back taxes golly. Penalties and interest. The government subsequently dismissed the indictment. So 50 million and nigga, it's over with. 50 million, you good. 50 million, you good. Mind you, Christy Norm just spent 4 times that on ICE commercials. So 50 million, you're good. 50 million, you scot free. 50 million, you good. Matter of fact, you know what? That's where I'm stopping now. 50 million, you get off. U.S. government, people. Y'all have a great day.